We are Steve and Jill.
Together, we've been buying and reselling land since the 90s.
Our data-centric approach leaves our buyers asking, how can you sell it so cheap?
Here on the Land Academy Show,
We answer that and more. Steve and Jill here.
hello.
Welcome to the Land Academy Show, entertaining land investment talk. I'm Stephen Jack Butella.
And I'm Jill DeWitt, broadcasting from the Valley of the Sun.
Today's Jill Friday, and she's going to talk about waking up tomorrow, a land investor.
So this topic came up. We were talking about how many people, and first of all, it's very interesting when you think about all the people that we have in Land Academy and the professions that they come from. And some are like, really established careers, pilots, engineers, finance positions. What were you going to add? But for some reason, either they wanted to do this to supplement their income or pay for something else, or they just wanted to do something different.
We've been doing this for how many years? People join Land Academy. It's not that hard to figure out. People join Land Academy primarily because they want to make a change.
True.
And maybe they're looking at different types of ways to make money on the side, or different types of ways to make money from your desk.
Right.
That are pretty low risk. But I'll tell you that we have a really good group of people.
Yep.
If you ask these pilots, corporate politics suck. And so I swear, corporate politics is our greatest recruiting tool there ever was.
That's true. I
don't care how smart you are, how great you are at what your job is. Ask anyone. The number one thing they hate about it is their boss or the politics in the office, or, the crap that they have, the paperwork they have to fill out. So
True.
It's really interesting if you have little kids or even kids that are teenagers, when they're thinking about going to college and doing something as a career. And it's just heartbreaking to have to break it to them that it's really probably 30 or 40% of what you're actually going to do. And the other 50% or so is dealing with people's crap at work.
I understand.
On that positive note.
Sheesh.
This is Jill Friday too. I'm wrecking the show already.
Like, talk about motivating. Golly. Everybody right now is in their car going, oh, that just hurts. Just kidding.
Before we get into it, let's take a question posted by one of our members on the landinvestors.com online community. It's free. And don't forget to subscribe on the Land Academy YouTube channel and comment on the shows you like.
Johannes wrote, hi there. I'm looking for a partner, primarily a Jill, i.e. someone who calls back leads, etc., but also someone to strategize with. My philosophy, focusing on rural vacant land, but on the higher end, working together with a deal funding partner, and on the sell side with agents. I could invest a couple $1,000 per month in mailing. Looking forward to hearing from people who might be interested. If you're interested, please contact me at This is my email address. Noted. Was this in Discord or?
Yeah.
Okay, our Land Investors. I wasn't sure where you're pulled. Sometimes we pull things and there's a lot of communication in landinvestors.com, and then there's within, which is the planet, and then within our Land Academy community, both places, there and Discord. So this is great. I'm sure they got some feedback.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure they got some people that said, yeah, I don't really, because there's people that come to us that, scraping together the mailer parts a little bit right now, and they like to do the talking part and they strategize. So
it's like, here's a response. PM me, PM me, PM me, PM me.
Totally. Well, then we've got nothing to say, but we just helped Johannes.
No, I think it's, that's a huge benefit of being a part of this group.
Exactly.
Even for us, I get a ton out of Discord.
Right.
Today is Jill Friday, and she's going to talk about
waking up tomorrow as a land investor. That's really
this is the meat of the show. Yeah.
Right. So, new year, new life. That's what a lot of us wake up doing. Everybody, and it's a bummer. I hope it's not a depressing thing for you. I hope it's an exciting, happy thing for me. But I think, most of us naturally wake up and go, all right, it's a new year and I'm going to change it up by doing this. But anyway, we come into New Year with all these big goals, sometimes too big goals, I would argue, but sometimes not so much. So I want to talk to you today about waking up as a land investor, because I know a lot of people that have been trolling, following us on Clubhouse, following us on YouTube, following us on all our online community stuff, jumping on the Thursday calls, and they're like, this is it. This is the year sweetheart, we're going to do this. You're going to quit your job. We're going to pay for college. We're going to pay off the house. We're going to, whatever it is, dream it up. This is what we're going to do. And I'm going to be a land investor. Watch me. Because if, hey, by the way, if these ding dongs that we're watching on TV here can do it, then I know I can. So anyway, it's kind of funny. So that's, the first point is getting there, thinking about it, putting the time in and deciding what you want to do, making a conscious decision. We are famous for entertaining a lot of ideas. I mean, we were having a conversation not long ago with our relatives visiting over the holidays. And it was funny. They didn't even know about 10 of the businesses that we considered and turned down over the years. And since we've been together, and they're like, what the heck? We're like, right? Mm-hmm. We talk about it. We entertain them all. We do our homework, and then we pick one. And when we do it, man, we are all in. And 2 years ago, it was a pizza place, and we were all in. I mean, we spent money and time and energy and resources and staff, and we could have made a go of it, but we decided the return's not as great, but we committed. So I'm assuming this is where you are, if you're listening, or you're already there. Maybe you're going to make some tweaks to it. So if you've made that decision, no matter what it is that you're going to do, not even just this, waking up as a land investor, you made a decision you're going to commit to something. Maybe it's a new niche, by the way. Maybe you're going to do some different properties. Maybe you're going to throw houses in here. Maybe you're going to do mobiles in here. Maybe you're going to get good in another area. You do need to spend some time on it and connect with people who are already doing it. So you've decided what you want to do. You're totally confusing me here with moving this stuff around. That's okay.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I didn't remember what the name of the show was.
That's exactly right. Oh my gosh. It's waking up as a land investor. It's right here. Waking up tomorrow as a land investor. Wow. Could you imagine if I did this?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, but I want you to spend some time and see if you can connect with people who are already doing it. Get your big burning desire questions answered. We used to do that a lot. We used to say, hey, if you don't think this is real or for you, whatever, go in our online community and type in this sentence. Is this a whole, they used to say, is this a bunch of malarkey, whatever your word is? I can't remember what it was. And let them answer you and see.
Go on to Land Investors and get a free subscription and say, is this
real?
Real or not? I mean, I don't know. We're 7 years in and 15,000 deals later. And I don't know how many millions of dollars that we made last year doing this are just ourselves.
And not even our people.
Yeah, not even the Land Academy members. So we're kind of past, is this real? The question I would ask is this for me? That's
what I was going to say. And that's it. Do you connect with those people? Mm-hmm. And by the way, can you understand all the moving parts?
Yeah.
Because I don't care what you think you're going to do. Like, I'll back up. When I was 40, I thought I was going to be I was going to go into flying professionally. I got I'm single engine land. I got my pilot's license. I enrolled in ATP. I was accepted at ATP, by the way, here in Mesa Gateway Airport. I was ready to go, everyone. I had the 90-day program. The money was down. There was an apartment waiting for me. I thought I was going to do that. And then I dove into it. And then for decisions, probably really my age, that was it. Because I'll be honest, I was 40. I could have done it and had a good career at it. People kept saying, you're still young enough. You could have 25 years of flying. I'm like, I know. But it just wasn't for me at the time. And I'm glad because everything worked out for the best, obviously.
For everybody.
But I did. I dug in. I got to know the people, got to know the community. I did my homework. I was ready. And at the very end, I make that decision. So does this work for you? There's a lot of moving parts. I mean, for me, flying in the simulator and I did a lot of homework to really think about, especially that program. For those of you who know what that is, I mean, that's a fast pace. You don't have a day off. And that was part of my decision. I'm like, shucks, I'm not going to see my kids for 90 days. They were little. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. And that was one of the reasons I didn't do it. But if I was 20, heck yeah, I would have done it. So anyway, make sure this all works for you. And then the third thing is you want to wake up tomorrow and be a land investor, dive in. Once you got all the stuff figured out, dive in. Don't look back. Tweak as you go. And we are right here.
There's a sticking point to everything. There's
Yeah.
one thing that sticks out. Yeah, I'm ready to do this. And this is one thing that I can't get my head around. So I'll tell a really brief story. A lot of years ago, many, many years ago, I was diversifying. This is long before Jill and I joined forces, trying to diversify buying and selling land, which it looks so different now than it does. It diversifies itself now, but we were buying and selling small properties or small dollar amount properties on eBay. And it was one single point of failure, which ended up to happen. It ended up being a single point of failure. So I wanted to start buying and selling notes. I had some friends that are extremely successful in going into banks and saying, do you have any non-performing notes or any of that stuff that I can buy at a great discount? And, either get it back into an income performing scenario or get the asset, foreclose on it and sell it. And so I have friends that are, live in mansions that have done this and are now retired. So I bought a program. I did a bunch of research just like you would do right now. Did a bunch of research on the internet. There wasn't anywhere near the amount of information that we have now. This is a lot of years ago, and bought the program that was available and got involved in it. And in the end, I didn't follow through on it for this reason. The one thing I couldn't get that I got hung up on is calling these banks. That's just not my thing. If I bought that program today, with Jill sitting next to me, we would lay it all out, put it in a calendar. We would set aside some money, probably get a partner on Discord, Land Academy Discord. And I would put it into a calendar, and I'd produce a list for phone calls for Jill to make. Mm-hmm. And she would follow through on that, create some opportunities. We would review them and execute. And so the people that Jill, I'm trying to clarify this. Jill says we have these people following us on Clubhouse. We have these people doing, they're not making a decision. And this, I'm not selling you anything. It's because they have a hang up, that one hang up. And I don't know what it is for you.
Well, hold on a moment. Sometimes it's in nature. There are people that are they can't make a decision about anything.
Yeah.
And they'll retire going, I should have done that.
Yeah, a lot of people like that.
So that's the thing. You and I are different, and we have to respect that and understand that we are not the norm. Because every time he's come to me, truth time, with business ideas, I don't care how crazy it is, I'm like, I guess I'm going to learn about X. I know nothing about it.
You have a very open mind about that.
I guess I'm going to learn about that.
Most people are not. You have a very, very, very open mind about all of that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But so some people just can't get there. And I want to help you too. You and I wrote down the same thing. Yeah. I want to help you get there. And that's part of why we're here. That's it. I'm here to explain, fill in the pieces if you really want to do it, and motivate you. And that's what this is about today.
Steve and Jill here.
And we are here to talk to you about Career Path. Number 3 is coming your way starting in January of 2022. Here's the scoop. There are only 15 seats open.
Look, this is a really intimate way to get access to Jill and I specifically live for 10 weeks straight.
Yep, it's 10 weeks of customized education tailored directly to you. It doesn't matter whether you're brand new to this or you're a seasoned investor going to take it to that next level.
Each one of these Career Path sessions, this is number 3, takes on a life of its own. What we're finding is instead of presenting a rigid way, there is content material. So it's 10 modules, but we're finding that certain people that join Career Path have very specific needs and customized. They're in just separate places in their career. You might be brand new. You might be doing 100 deals a year and you want to do 1,000. And so I can tell you this for sure. Each session contains weekly office hours and many, many, many hours per week of access to Jill and I as needed.
Yeah, we're talking one-on-one time, not only with us, but our data pro. We have back-end specialists available to you. We have experienced investors joining in with us to help answer your questions because they've been there. We're going to help you set goals and get you where you want to be. We're going to take deep dives into your business and go over pretty much anything that you want. There are special sessions included with our transaction coordinator. That's new that we've added this year. We've also have a direct phone line for you to access our team get front of the line, whatever you need. And that's forever, not just during the time that you're within the career path. And at the end,
you will be added to the advanced group forever. We meet once or twice a month right now. Again, that takes on a life of its own also. Look, here's the thing. You want to commingle with people who are making millions of dollars doing this? This is it. This is the way to do it. And it's not just us. It's other people in the group that we have. They're helping us in let's just call it teacher's aid situation where asking questions, ask them how they started. We're certainly going to answer it and learn from us, but there's other people that bring a lot of value to this.
Hey, seats are filling up fast. And there is an interview process. So if you are interested, please visit www.landacademy.com/career path. For more details, it'll give you the schedule, the timing, how to apply, and everything else that you need to know before you join.
I'll tell you what, this is one of my favorite things about Land Academy is teaching this class.
I'm excited too. Hope to see you there. Happy you could join us today. 5 days a week, you can find us here on the Land Academy Show.
Join us next week for another interesting episode. You are not alone in your real estate ambition.
We are like both all over the place today. This week has been nutty with our
I know
shows.
why. I mean, we came off.
We're not focused.
Here's the deal. We had an amazing month from
everything
selling land last year.
Right.
We had a huge roaring end of the year sale for offers to owners and for Land Academy that was very, very successful.
Career path.
With Career Path is, I think, just about sold out. If it's not,
I don't know.
Maybe one or two people seats away from being sold
Right.
out. So I'm just real excited. And Joe and I had a great holiday. It was the first time in our house. So yeah, we're disheveled.
Exactly.
And I think it's okay.
Disheveled.
We have this choice. We can create new content or we can go dig deep in a podcast from a couple of years ago and ask our guys to revamp them and put them up. But we choose to create new content.
You're going to get the disheveled version.
Yep.
And you're welcome. Just kidding.
It's like, everybody's saying, yeah, maybe you should rerun those older ones.
Yeah, that might have been better today. Thank you for tuning in. We hope you find this somewhat valuable, and we really appreciate your support. Don't forget, check out YouTube and hit that subscribe button. We are Steve and Jill.
Information
And inspiration
to buy undervalued property.
We hope you find our content valuable, and we appreciate your support. If you have not already, please check out our channel and hit the subscribe button.
And your comments and suggestions help us to create the content you're here for. Hitting the like button helps to support our channel's algorithm and gauge your interest for future shows.